Legal proceedings involving the legendary hip-hop group Beastie Boys, a universal music group, have moved toward resolution, following allegations that the Chili's restaurant chain used the group's 1994 hit Sabotage in advertising without authorization. Settlement notices were filed this week in federal courts in New York and Texas. The agreement is in principle and terms have not been disclosed. Court records show that both parties are finalizing a settlement after a mediation session held earlier this month in California. A joint letter to the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York requested a stay in proceedings until July 7, 2025, by which time a formal dismissal is expected. The presiding judge approved the extension on May 22nd.
Hopefully that comes across, and that hopefully, if you're looking for somebody to get stupid with, have a good time with, come, check it out. In many ways, this record was a bit of a seance to clear out some of those negative aspects that were around. And I think this record can do that for people too. Like if you're at home and you're feeling a little bit down, if you have sort of deities that have attached themselves to you that are bringing negative shit into your life, you can beat that out, can't you? Then, I think this record can really bring kind of an uplifting feeling into your life. We've got like hardcore songs where we're doing rap lyrics over it, kind of more like dub style stuff, some things that are influenced a little more by jazz or by old school hip hop, all these different things sort of combining and blending together.
I think we've grown up a lot in many ways. I think we're very mature people, so obviously that would just parlay into our sound. A lot of people can rap, my grandmother's got a rap record coming out. Actually, yeah, it's coming out on Island Def Jam featuring my Aunt Shirley.
We want to keep it hot, burning, red hot fire. Think about the spice element. Think about, really scoldingly hot, spicy, red hot peppers. This is the kind of thing we're trying to give the people.
Sometimes we get together and combine our brains into one. And then there was, lightning struck at the moment we were doing that, and then it was
pretty wild, actually.
There was a little bit of raunch, which we like, we're fans of. So we tried to mostly have that in the film, but some isn't in the film.
We would like to see more
deadbeats, losers, vagabonds,
older people, criminals. The children, really doing it for the children.
And I think
according to court documents, the Chili's advertisement featured 3 actors dressed in 1970s-style wigs, mustaches, and sunglasses. The visual styling was allegedly intended to evoke the likeness of the group's members: Adam Adrock Horowitz, Michael Mike D. Diamond, and the late Adam MCA Yauk. The plaintiffs contended that this imitation infringed on the band's creative identity and intellectual property. Beastie Boys were formed in New York City in 1981 and were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012, shortly before Yauk's passing. Despite his death, the remaining members have continued to protect the group's musical legacy and enforce its strict licensing terms. The case is expected to be formally closed by mid-July.